Stephen Wagner, talking about dog hematomas, a swollen ear. I'm guessing if I put the split, I only mean splint, on my dog's ear, she would keep working at it until she got it off. Or shake her head until she got a hematoma in the other ear. Well, I mean, look, that's not my experience. I mean, certainly they're not crazy about it being on there, but they get used to it pretty quick. We're talking about putting a tube and wrapping the ear tightly around the tube. The secret to it is make it light. Don't make a whacking great big heavy thing in her ear because they won't like that. But, what are you going to do? I mean, if you don't do this, it fills up back with blood again, and you're back to square one. So, your argument is to shake it off. If you haven't tried it yet, try it. Jinx Auntie. I have a female French bulldog. Her DNA is ATA, little co, little d, which makes her a lilac. Big EM, little e, which makes her a cream carrier. NKB, which means that she's got a copy of Brindle. She's a Merle. I'm confused on what the NKB means. It means she's a brindle dog. So she is a blue brindle Merle. Excuse me. She's a chocolate brindle Merle. Actually, it would be a Trindle Merle. That carries, I'll start this again. She is a lilac Merle. Brindle Merle. I can't say it right. She's a brindle lilac Merle with tan points that carries cream. That's what she is. And the tan points aren't going to show for two reasons. And neither will the brindle show that much. The brindle won't show that much because she's a Merle. And the tan point won't show that much, again, because she's a Merle. But mostly because she's a brindle. So there you go. I hope that answers your question. Deborah Peters has a pied girl. She's unsure what to breed her with. Well, you've got two choices here. Do you want pieds or not? If you want pieds and breed to another pied, you'll get all pieds. If she has a mostly white head with hardly any color on her ears or eyes, then I wouldn't breed her to a pied because you may have extreme pieds and they'll end up with deaf dogs. If you want just a little bit of pied in the litter, then go breed to a pied carrier. You'll have half pieds in the litter. If you want no pieds, breed to a completely non-pied carrying dog, and you'll get no pieds at all. They'll all be pied carriers, but none will be pieds. Habib Rahman. I'm based in the UK, no question. My female bully had her PG test day 7 and was at 66 nanomoles. So remember, when we're talking about nanomoles, you've got to divide by 3.18 to get that in what we're all used to, which is nanograms as opposed to nanomoles. So dividing that by 3.18, that's going to get you down to about 20. The vet shit is more than ready, correct. So at a 20, you'd breed. We did an AI on day 8. Now has come day 28. They couldn't see any puppies. Who wants to know what could have possibly gone wrong? Well, I mean, there's lots of things here. So timing, probably not. You got the timing about right. You did it a day late because it was day 7 when she was at a 66. I'd have bred her on day 7 for this dog. But you bred her on day 8. You'd expect to get a litter out of it, but you didn't. So what else could have gone wrong? Did you check the semen quality? Was it mobile? Was it handled properly? And did you do the AI correctly, technique? So those are the things. And then you can just get unlucky. So all those things combine together to either have success or not. Bailey Watkins. Any suggestion on what to do about a litter that won't drink anymore, but aren't taking to mush? Just like to chew the bottle now, and that's 4 weeks old. Mum's getting over it. Okay. Well, I mean, so they're a little bit old. They should be, I would make them mushier and see if that helps. You obviously got to get these puppies to feed. And, it's an unusual situation when you're 4 weeks old and they won't do it. So they're chewing the nipple, probably because their teeth are bugging them. But I would, you just got to keep on going with this. I mean, mush up the mush more. Stephanie Lucas is a Chihuahua breed, and she's been looking at my genetics classes that she finds useful. Good. Having problems with my, this is Dogma, Red Strum Sport. I'm having problems with my Frenchie female. She's not producing hormones. I tested her, she was a 6.5, numbers going down, she is stressing. Well, I'm not sure what you're asking about here, but you're probably asking about breeding, so I think that's what you're talking about. You don't tell us how old the dog is, so if it's a young dog, it's not unusual at all for this to happen. You know, if she tested at 6.5, you know, she's somewhere in her heat cycle, so just keep on testing. It should probably be fine. Dogman also says, I have a pie and a brindle. Do you think it'll be a good mix? Not necessarily. Not crazy about brindles. So Herbert Chavara is asking about puppies not pooping. My newborn puppy's 5 days old. Can I do it on her, please? Should you add soap to the water? Yeah, so what I do is I take a cup of water, warm water, I put a few drops of dishwashing soap in, like Dawn dishwashing soap, suck that up in a syringe, a few cc's, and gently squirt that up their butt. And yes, you can do that at 5 days, no reason not to. And the last one here, Tony Mardonis says, talking about my TCI video, it went black screen. Well, the video's okay, I think the problem's at your end. So just try reloading that up again and see whether it works. And I've had a couple of questions today from people from Hawaii asking about shipping to Hawaii, how long it takes. So we give you, when you order on My Breeder Supply, it will show you the estimated shipping cost. If you put your zip code in, it'll show you the estimated shipping cost and it'll show you any of the options that are available to you. To Hawaii, it gives you two choices, standard or express. And I honestly don't know what the express is, but I think that's FedEx overnight. But FedEx overnight to Hawaii, depending on which island you live on, can take 2 days, 1 or 2 days. So, and sometimes longer. But so the express, I think the express is a fixed cost to Hawaii of $100 to get it in 1 or 2 days. And I think the economy is $50 and that gets it in 4 or 5 days. But if you've got any questions about shipping from My Breeder Supply, when you go in there, it will give you, when you put your zip in, it will give you an estimated shipping cost so you can decide what you want to do next. And remember, there is a fixed one-time cost. It doesn't matter whether you order 100 things on our site or one thing. It's going to be a fixed shipping cost. So get all the stuff you want at one go because it can make a significant difference, especially if you're getting things done in a hurry. Hey, thanks for watching, Bud Buddy. Hey, thanks for watching the video. I really appreciate people who subscribe to me. It helps me, encourage me to do more of these videos. But do remember, disclaimer here, I am not a vet, I'm not a licensed medical professional, I'm purely a person who's been breeding dogs for the last couple of decades. Any information that you got from this video, use at your own risk. There's nothing implied here, and certainly this should not be used as a substitute for advice from your veterinarian or your medical professional. I hope you enjoyed the video. Come back for more of them. Bye.